Hey there everyone, this is Tom from MonTac here, and this is the Pro Tournament Grand Final between the former champion Apoc versus the former champion Lucky. Obviously, this is going to be an incredible matchup, and I'm going to be commentating it for you guys here today. These guys have both battled through the tournament. Obviously, early in the tournament, we did have Apoc lose to Lucky, but they were able to make it through the revival bracket, get back to the Grand Final, and now they are going to be going ham, trying to see who will take this title home. Obviously, this is a double elimination format, so that does mean that because Apocalyptic came back from the Revival Division, they will need to win 2 matches, not just 1, and they'll need to do it back to back. So very incredible, and we can't wait to see how this is going to go. Will Lucky shut him out early, or will Apoc find a way to battle back? So as we're getting started now, I am in the ears, and we're going to be having a look and see how this match is going. I think they're going to flip now, and looks like they're rolling to see who's going to be going first. Obviously, you're going to see the graphics here. Apoc has got double the experience that Lucky does, but they've had quite a pretty good rookie season, both of them, so we'll see how they go. Alright, starting it off, we've got a roll of 6 for Apoc, and they're dropping off Xerxes right off the bat. And they're going into Cursebreaker. They're obviously known for their OTK tactics. This is going to be an incredible match for sure. Let me just get rid of this here. Minimize. Thank you very much. And we're going to move you over there. Alright, so we've got Cursebreaker going ham here. Definitely a lot of interesting potential plays coming up here. Oh, Descent of the Dragon even coming down is a very good play here for Apoc. Ooh, Star Thruster as well. Yes, the classic play. So you're going to go for a draw 4. See how this is going to wind up. Obviously, Apoc is looking for the quick win here. He needs to win twice, so this is definitely a major one for him. We've got a response of Plasma Hand Cannon from Lucky. So, oh, and they're going Specialty Dat already on the Soldier, on the Cursebreaker. Lucky is taking no chances, does not want to get OTK'd. Again, this is first turn, so Apoc does can't attack on this turn. So, could be a bit of a quick draw here from Lucky. Maybe they responded a bit too soon. But who knows? We'll have to find out. Of course, this is the MonTac trading card game. If I have not mentioned that already, I apologize. And here we go. We got Pharaoh Rex. Like I said, it is a roll of 6. So 6 and below cards can be played. 6 is the highest roll. So we're going to see... Oh my gosh, hold on. It looks like... Oh, sorry, I've completely missed that. This actually was a pass of the turn, and this actually was the first. This is the second turn of the game, so Apoc was able to attack this turn. So that actually was a major play from their Lucky to stop this. Apologies for that. These guys move very fast. They're both very experienced pros, and it's going to be interesting to see who pulls this out. Definitely looks like Lucky is not going to let Apoc get an easy victory here. Dropping the Mutated Bear Soldier. That's going to lower everything by 500. Definitely going to make it too big for these guys to get through. So, yeah, and with that, Apoc's going to pass the turn. Interesting here. We've got a roll of 3 from Lucky. They're going to need to start really going for it. I don't know what deck they're running. It looks like Life Gamble's based on their previous matchups, but we could have a completely another match happening as well. Special Detonation Soldier, so that brought out from the Plasma Hand Cannon. That'll be like 1,000 now. They're going to sack it again, neutralizing the Pharaoh Rex, taking out a lot of the major weapons that Apoc has access to. This is brutal. This is actually brutal. Definitely very control style from Lucky opening up. I'd be really surprised if they aren't running their Life Gamblers. I'm sure they are. I think they'd have to be in this matchup. Got Xerxes in front here at 1,300. Still not going to be enough to deal with the bear. Okay, no, just thinking now. Taking their time. This is very important. Any misstep here could be crucial and cost them the match. We're only 5 minutes into this. We got a response in cooldown. Titan Destroyer. Very good to keep that health up from Apoc. Very expert play there. We're looking to increase their hand. Obviously, we can't see what cards they are holding, so this is going to be a complete surprise. Oh gosh, I have no idea how this is going to go. This gets decided pretty quickly with momentum. If Apoc can put a lot of aggression in here, depends. I think Lucky could be potentially bricking, actually, since they didn't play much. or they're running a pretty defensive deck. I don't know, actually. It's interesting. Okay, they're going to regen on Furrex. That's a great play. Interesting they didn't go on the Curse Breaker, but I guess Curse wouldn't be big enough to deal the 1450 bear. Oh my gosh. Okay, they've just discarded a False Rider, which will allow them to pop the Bear Soldier. I don't know if that was the right play, but it's definitely confirmed we're seeing Rogue Destroyer Dragons from Apoc, and they're going to swing for potentially 3 damage. Has Lucky bricked this early? Oh my gosh, they took all 3. Holy smokes. This has gotten off so incredibly quickly. And it's a roll of 1. Is this going to be already over? Surely not. Okay, they're dropping Jackal. Whew. I thought that was going to be very quick, that first match. We've got Jackal hitting here. We're going to be sending the Blue Diamond Tacticals. This could be really good for Apoc, though, because they do have ways to spin that Jackal back, which could completely limit its ability to come back into the game. Apologies for going dark there a second. We got a response of Recovery. Oh, he's going to spin it back. Ooh, that's dangerous. Okay, they're spinning it back. We knew this was going to happen, and the Chimera is... Okay. Dang. Okay. I don't know if there's any point to the Orcus, because the mill just doesn't matter, because they can't play the Orcus from being milled. But it got a hammer down. Oh, that's a very good hit, because he wasn't going to be able to play it anyway, so hitting a tactical was really good there. Second one is going to put the Jackal back into asset. Lucky's going to gain a health from that. And they're going to put Chimera back on top of the deck, so they completely neutralize Jackal. I don't know if Lucky has another way to bring it back out, but if they don't, this match could be over immediately. Lucky's rolled a 1, not much left, and Apoc's going to recycle that False Rider. Seamless play right off the bat. This is really dangerous territory Lucky's in. This could be absolutely brutal. I don't know if Lucky makes it out of here. They've got no access to any synergies, I don't believe. Looking at Perish Pile, they've got 2 fighters. If they're running Operator, they're safe. But I have a feeling they're not running Operator. Whew, okay, here we go. What's Lucky going to do? That's the question. They've rolled a 1. Not as many options. Okay, yeah, so Apoc is done with the plays. Lucky's going to have to see if they can rustle something up here with a roll of 1. Very difficult. Ooh, it looks like they're imposing something, and Apoc has shut it down. I don't know what that was. I think it might be Cupid. That's a great card. Oh, it looks like Lucky might have run out of options, because if they can't play anything, they're dead immediately. Oh, it looks like they're bricking. I believe they just said they're bricking. Holy smokes, there's no way Apoc has just immediately cleaned match 1. We're going to have to see, do they pass? If they do, and a roll of 1 hits from Apoc, this could be it. Holy smokes, did they just forfeit? Holy smokes, holy smokes. There's no way that Apoc has just cleaned this. There's no way. There's no way. Is he taking the damage? There's no way. Oh my gosh, that's game 1. Holy smokes, we're 9 minutes and 20 seconds. Game 1 is done. Holy smokes. Holy crap, that was game 1 done. Oh my gosh. That means now, whoever wins this next match is the champion. There's no more. Holy, we knew this could happen. We knew this was a likelihood. But Apoc has just completely blitzed it from the get-go. Dear goodness, that Chimera play absolutely was stunning. Holy smokes. So they're going to have to flip again to decide who's going first and second. Again, pretty major. This matters a heck of a lot. Just having them flip again to decide who's going to go first and who's going to go second. Okay. Heads. Okay, so Apoc looks like they're going first. Oh my goodness, that match was super quick. That match was so incredibly quick. Only about 10 minutes and 50 seconds in, and we're on to game 2. Apoc has just completely leveled the playing field. Are they going to come back and absolutely win this? This is going to be incredible. If they do, they'll become the very first Romanian player to secure a tournament win. If Lucky can pull this match out, they'll become the very first player in MonTac history to win 2 tournaments. A lot is on the line here, and an opening roll of 5. Very good roll for Apoc. This has got to be very damaging for Lucky's confidence here. Looks like they denied impose. Passing the turn. That's gutsy. That is gutsy. Oh gosh, Apoc better hope. I think they've got recovery in hand. They'd have to. You can tell Apoc is starting to get, like, I can tell he's getting a bit more confident. We've got Jackal hitting field and recovery as, oh my gosh! Holy smokes! He did it again! We knew there was a likelihood he was going to draw into recovery. We knew this was coming, and Jackal's going back. But I do believe that Lucky got a good roll here. I mean, if they didn't, they're dead next turn. We know that. They got a roll of 5, so surely they've got some plays. If they can't defend against this, they're going to get murked. This could be the very fastest tournament match ever. Like, tournament grand final ever. This is going to get them False Rider Dragon. So Rogue Beasts are really good at manipulating the board state, getting cards back into asset. You might be wondering, how is this really messing up Lucky? Well, the major reason is that the way those Elders work is they need to pay their cost to get them out. And I think Lucky only ran those 2 bits to pay for the cost. There's only specific cards you can use. And I don't think Lucky ran any extras, just they didn't want to run any, like, fat on the deck. So, okay, going straight 5. So this is going to allow them to search. This is definitely a desperation play here from Lucky. They can't get Jackal back. They've just dropped a straight 5. So I'm pretty sure Jackal is gone for the rest of the match. If that's correct, then this is immediately a very brutal match for Lucky right off the bat. They're rolling for that. That's going to get them some cards back. I think they're going to try and recycle the cards. But here we go. We look like with supportive aces going ham. Okay, they're going to... Oh my gosh. This is looking absolutely brutal for Lucky. They might be completely shut out here. Troshan Guard has come down. Obviously a roll of 3 now. Have Lucky got just hard counted here? Because if that's true, this could be the most brutal match in tournament history. There's no way this match is so quickly over. Because if they shut that down, they've got, what, 2 fighters in there? No, they don't. This might be game. This might be it. With cards getting spun back, I don't know if Lucky has any way to stop these attacks. This could be it already. Any sort of Curse Breaker hitting field, any sort of aggressive play, and Apoc has just swept this. Obviously, previously in the match, in the tournament, Lucky did send Apoc to the revival bracket. Granted, this was with a different deck. Now, in the MonTac tournaments, you can switch between matches with different decks, and this seems to be the perfected Rogue Destroyer Dragons from Apoc. I'm just listening in to see if there's any sort of potential forfeiting already happening. Rogues have a really good way of spinning stuff back, and that stops a lot of the assisting cards from coming in and playing as defense. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Curse is in Perished, so it's not in hand. So Apoc might not have lethal, but knowing how consistent this deck is... Oh crap, that's it. I think this could be game. I think this might be game. Holy smokes. Apoc has just absolutely ripped this to shreds. Is it over already? We're only 15 minutes in and we've almost played 2 matches. Is it over? There's Oppression. Oppression's going to get Curse Breaker. Curse Breaker's going to search for another card. That's going to get it to 3 attacks. That's 5 attacks exactly. Is this match already over? Holy smokes, is this match already over? This is an absolutely insane. Second time infantry can't be used anymore. What else are they going to play? Titan? Is that... Hold on. I think there might be a mistake. I'm just going to double check here. I think it was used 3 times, but... Alright, I think it was used 3 times. It won't really matter, but I believe it was used 3 times there. Alright, I believe they're saying that it was like that, but I'm pretty sure they just used it 3 times. It won't really matter because we're trying to get the attacks here. Overdrive is being shuffled back to get some sort of card for Lucky if they can draw into Troshan Guard. Savage Dual Shield will not save them here. This is going to give all the attacks to Curse Breaker. We have got 3 attacks on Curse Breaker in 1 more shuffle. There we go. That's 5 attacks. Can Lucky stop this onslaught? If they can't, this is game. Is it over already? Is it over already? No. Okay, Bear Soldier is dropped. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Is there any power-up that Apoc can use? If they don't have a power-up, then I believe that Lucky has just survived a very close OTK here. Is there anything they can do? This is going to be interesting to see what Apoc can do. Have they been stumped here? They just passed it. Lucky just survived. Holy smokes. I don't know how Lucky survived that. Wow, that was so close to him being dead. I reckon that overdrive must have drawn exactly what Lucky needed. And we've got a roll of 4. Is there anything Lucky can do? Okay, superior, supportive, very good. Did Apoc draw anything they could do? I don't believe so. It looks like he's letting him get off these supportive plays. Superius is coming out. We've got a match, boys. And ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be... And those of unspecified gender. No, I'm joking. Everybody else. Yes, this is going to be an interesting matchup. Okay, so they're going to combos with Life Gamblers. This is looking pretty intense right now. Any misstep and Lucky is just dead, so... Fatal Roulette. Okay, they're going to definitely need to get a good roll here. I think they need an even roll for this to work. They need an even roll, I believe. They need an even roll here. If it's an odd roll, this could be kind of rough. Okay, even. They got what they needed. Oh my gosh, this is completely turned this match around. Looks like Lucky has finally picked up the advantage. I definitely think that Apoc has ways to deal with them, but I do also believe that Jackal has been dealt with, so Jackal's not going to be making out for the rest of this match. We might see this match... Oh, and that's Cursebreaker gone. Wow, this match was almost insanely quick. They've just dealt with that. It looks like we've got supportive, a superior also going for a damage as well. Roll of 2 for Apoc. What are they going to bring to the table? This is where Apoc needs to really rev it up. It doesn't look like they're going to get the quick win here. They're going to need to think really smart. They're going to impose something. I'm not sure what it is. They're taking the damage. Another impose again. Taking the damage again. What is Apoc going to do here? Because remember, this is the second match. There's no do-overs. This is it. We've already had the first match where Apoc took it. This is the second match. He needs to win twice. He came from the rival bracket. Okay, he's going to drop Carpterra. That's definitely not what he wanted. I wonder if he remembered that he could use that for recovery. I do wonder why he's done that. That's actually a good... Maybe he's already got recovery in hand? Why did he grab that? That is unusual. Maybe he only runs one recovery. That could be it. Going to conflict. They're going after Carpterra. It's a roll of 2. I don't think there's a lot that Apoc can do. Interesting. What is he planning? I have no idea. I have no idea what he's playing. If he's taken 2, okay, this match is back and forth. Yeah, I didn't think Lucky was going to be put away that quickly, and this is looking pretty brutal, not going to lie. Another impose denied, it looks like. Another impose denied. Another impose denied. Yep, all imposes denied, but that puts Lucky on 1 health, so... Wait, is that done? Is Apoc done? Is that it? Surely not. He might be gone. Rogue Beast recovery. He had it in hand. That's why he didn't play Carpterra for the Rogue Beast recovery. Ooh, this is now... I think we could see Lucky getting absolutely demolished here because their formation is going to be gone. Back into the deck that's going. That's also going to get them out multiple False Riders. Oh, that's give them at least 1 False Rider. It's getting rid of a bit of the formation from Lucky. It'll come down to what they roll. But now that Lucky's on 2 health, so he can deny at least 1 impose next turn. But I believe if any of those cards, if both of them, or if one of them's like, if there's like 2 Xerxes or 1 Cupid, 1 Xerxes, this match is likely over. So I don't know. It's very interesting. It looks like, was that a second Chimera? That's 2 Chimeras sent from that. Holy smokes. So they sent a Chimera and they sent a False Rider, and the False Rider sent Chimera, so it could be played regardless of class. That has gotten rid of the formation from Lucky. Very difficult match now to win for both players. This is looking incredibly close. Obviously a great US versus Romania matchup we've got here. A lot on the line, $100 on the line, cash prize for the winner. They fought a long way to get here, defeated a lot of former champions to get here. They are the only players that have actually been pro champ only once in this situation. Most of the people in the rounds had been there multiple times. That's a 6. But there's no point to impose here, which is unfortunate because health damage would have been really nice. But a Cupid would still be really good here. Do they have the Cupid, is the question. Yes, they do. They've got the Cupid. Okay, we're 22 minutes in, and Cupid is live. That's going to take the Bear Soldier with exactly 3 damage. Is this it? Because I don't know if Lucky has anything they can play. Is this game? Going to regen for 2 health. Okay. It's not a bad play. It's not a bad play at all. They're going to take all 3, but before that, heal themselves 2. So that's, yeah, back down to 2 health. Definitely a difficult match here already. Deck size looks like Lucky's got a bigger one, and they're dropping Deltro by discarding a card, which is going to be Slicer Kid. This definitely looks to be a Overdrive Life Gambler deck from Lucky here. Okay, Deltro's going to give additional attacks to everything. I don't know if that's going to be enough. What was the roll for turn? It's a 5, so there's plenty of options for Apoc here. I think there's plenty of ways that he could mount some offense. But goodness, this is going to be difficult. This is a really difficult match. This is really difficult. Deltro's really good here. If it gets spun back, you can keep using it specialty and stuff. But we're looking at just a multi-attack, bit of a beatdown strat now from Lucky. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out, I'm going to be honest. Should move this out of the way here. So let's see. It looks like they're going to roll a 5, and they're going to go into conflict. We've got some beaters. Has Apoc gotten a sword? Nope. Okay, that's gone. I don't think Deltra's big enough to deal with False Rider, and they pass. I think they did, but I think both Chimeras, or one Chimera got pushed back. Okay, interesting. Roll a 4, so they do have access to Chimera, so they can potentially do some stuff. They're going to impose. I think Lucky will deny. Oh, they're going to let him play it. Is it Xerxes? It could be Xerxes. No, another Dragon Cupid. Okay, it looks like Deltro is definitely coming back. Alright, the Deltro... does it... I think it loses the additional attacks. Okay, so they don't get the additional attacks anymore. Do they have enough for game? Is that it? Here we go. Here we go. Anything they can do. Roll a 4. Plasma hand cannon. What's the play here? Oh, no, is it Jack? Jack won't work, though. What are we doing with that? What's the plan with that? I think Detonation Soldier won't be enough here. What's the play? Okay, they're sending a Life Gambler Jack. But Jack won't come back for a while. So what's the play? They got 3 gamblers. What's the play here? Arathor. Ooh, Arathor has hit the field. That's going to give 250 for every monster. So that's what? 3. It's 5 monsters. So we're looking at a 3750 Arathor. And it gets to bring back a class 4 below fighter or noble type, which could be Ambitious Jack, which would get them one of the Life Gambler tacticals if they roll correctly. Or they could go for a Supportive Ace. Supportive is probably going to get decked here, so I don't know if that's the right play. I think Jack's probably what they're going to do. What are they going to do? 25 minutes in here. This is game 2. Obviously, the first game went to Apoc. They needed to win 2 to be champion due to their revival bracket. They're going to bring back the Supportive, it looks. Are they going to Troshan? Maybe they've got some sort of way to end the turn now. I think that's got to be it, right? Okay. So it looks like we're getting towards the end of the match now. Like 5 minutes left, I think, in the match, because the first game was 10 minutes long. I can't believe that first game was so quick. Okay, so we're going after that. Surely we got a... No, he just let it go. Okay, interesting. Interesting. We obviously got the mini smoke there judging. Thank you very much, sir. This is going to be very interesting to see if Lucky can pull anything out of this. It's looking pretty rough. I don't think Apoc's got anything left they can use to get through it. I guess they're just going to... Why are they doing that? That is legal. That goes to 35, which will tie with Arathor. Wait. Why is that not good? It's 37.50. Yeah, it's 37.50. Okay. Yeah, so they misrepresented the note there, so I believe me, so I was going to let them take it back. So are they going to crash the Deltra or pass? You need to crash the Deltra for sure. There's no reason to keep that thing... Oh, no, they've drawn. Okay. Deltra goes back. They should have crashed it. Dang. Roll 5. This is looking... Yeah, so if Apoc had swung at Arathor first, they could have done the crash and then taken out supportive. Detonation Soldier hits field. We've got a roll of 5. Still about 27 minutes into the match here. Winner is going to be getting the cash prize. Okay, that's False Rider dealt with. We've got Dragon Keeper still left over here. Okay, Ambitious Jack is coming back from Plasma Hand Cannon, which will proc its specialty, which allows them to roll a die. They got 3 or below, so they get a Perish Life Gamble Tactical from Perish Pile to hand. Okay, so I don't know how this is going to work, but this match is looking pretty close, but with Jackal being dealt with, I think Lucky's at a pretty big disadvantage here. I don't know if they can pull it out, but they're definitely putting in a great performance thus far. Really surviving. Going into conflict, they've got a pretty big Arathor here. Decent Deltro. They've got a 1600 Jack 2, which is pretty good. I think we see False Rider get dealt with here, but maybe not. Let's see what happens. Okay. Looks like, time is being paused again. I don't know how this match is going to go. We've only got 4 minutes left until extra time. In extra time, it's sudden death. You don't have to get them down to 0. You just have to get them down by a single health. So obviously this is one of the longer matches, but they have both just absolutely put in their heart and soul so far to do as well as they can, and they're doing an absolutely great job here. Definitely Apoc starting to think, looking at second deck, that might mean they have a Invictus live, but I should double check. What have they got? They've got no Conqueror, Titan. Oh, to boost it. 3300. Yeah. What are they gonna double it? They're gonna double it. They're gonna double it. Infantry. That's not a good play. Oh, is it? I guess it adds 1,000. Oh. Technically it adds. That's 1,500, so that's going to put False Rider up to 4,800. Yeah, 4,800. And Arathor was a little bit low, so they're going to force the Tacticalism out from Lucky potentially. What are they going to do? Now officially 30 minutes into the grand final. I think they're going to bring out the Tacticalism, which could be a bad idea because they really need to be as careful as possible, but beating over this big False Rider after Apoc just committed could be worth it. Both recoveries have been used from Apoc, so there's not a lot they can do. Okay, they've dealt... Okay, Arathor's gone. I think we're going to see Lucky save up for Blackjack later on and try to go for infinite attacks, but there's nothing really guaranteed here. That's still 4,800 False Rider, which is really good in this situation, just adding that pressure. If Apoc can really force some implosions here, Yep, here comes the imposing, but what are they imposing? Is it Pharaoh Rex? I believe I might have heard that. Or Xerxes? Okay. Okay, they're taking the health. So that means they can't stop any more imposing. What is Apoc going to do here? I guess he just got to put the aggression on. There's not a lot, I believe. Have they got 5 life gambles in there? They've got 1, 2... 2? Okay, so not many at all, actually. So that means that Wild Joker is not live, and neither is Blackjack Dragon. And Apoc knows this and is going to go absolutely nuts trying to take out Lucky here. And we've got a Plasma Hand Cannon in response, which is going to send something else. Debt Soldier, yep, okay, that's going to specialty move False Rider. That's definitely going to sting. Doesn't really stop the critical, though, because they've got enough to go for the win. Does Lucky have anything they can do to block this final attack? They've got 3 attacks on board here. I think Bear we could even see come out, but if you start with the... Okay, starting with Xerxes over Jack, I think we're going to see Bear hit field. Here it comes in response. Bear. I knew Bear was coming. Yeah, that was definitely a good play there. It's going to drop everything on Apoc's side by 500. Putting Xerxes a little bit low. Is there anything he can do? I think Xerxes is gone. Unless there's something. So, obviously still got the advantage. Okay, looks like it was just an accidental turn pass there. Yeah, that's all good. They're just going to get it back now. Still about 33 minutes into recording. Okay, taking out Bear Soldier. I don't know if that was the best play. I feel like Jack might have been getting rid of that. It was the bigger card. But maybe he doesn't want cards in the pair. I don't know. Okay, so you can see Apoc has less cards in deck, but more cards in asset. And that's probably a 6-4, actually, because of Jackal being unusable. I think the big thing Apoc has to worry about here is Blackjack Dragon. Because that thing is going to be big. But the problem is Lucky needs Superior Ace and Debt King in Perish Pile. And if they can't get that in time, I think Apoc sweeps this. But we're about to find out. It's going to be a hard-fought match regardless. Goodness, this is a brutal match. How much time has been left, actually? We've got 2.5 minutes, and then the timer was paused. So we're counting down to about the final minute, probably. We're getting towards. Okay, Lucky Queen. That's a very good one for Lucky there. That is a hugely, very dangerous card. So straight 5, if that comes out, could board wipe Apoc and then lead to a potential offense. So it looks like Apoc is talking about straight 5 now, trying to figure out how they're going to, if they got any response before it happens. Do they have a straight 5? 1 straight 5? Okay, so that's, but they do likely have a straight 5. I think they added one from Jack potentially as well, so... Yeah, okay, he knows the straight 5's in hand. 1 minute timer paused. Okay, we are approaching extra time. This has been a brutal match. I don't know how Lucky survived that early OTK, but they are doing their very best here. Oh my gosh, they didn't have straight 5 in hand. Wait, didn't they add straight 5 from... Interesting, okay. Well, this is going to be very interesting to see how this plays out. Okay, Lucky's going to conflict, and they're going to try to get over that False Rider, and they are successful. Is Lucky Queen going to use Life Games Protection on that False Rider? No, they're passing turn. Okay, so if I think a regen from Apoc here, surely? Titan. Getting health. So this is in the cooldown stage of Lucky's turn as before they pass it over. They will draw a card. Anything they want to play before the end of the turn? I think regen would be really good, but I don't think they got it, so... What are they going to do? I think taking out Lucky Queen here, but if Lucky uses the protection or something... Pharaoh Rex is being imposed, it sounds like, and that's going to be pretty dangerous for Lucky. Because if they can take out Lucky Queen, Dragons of a Feather. That is interesting. What are they getting back? Why would you do that? Cupid grabs queen. Brilliant play. Very good play. Very, very, very good play. Okay, so they've completely... oh, gosh. They've really been able to undo that. Defuse that time ticker. We've got... Looks like False Row going for Deltros, the aggressive card on field. I think Queen crashing with Jack is a good play here. Because just... Dragon's Fire is going to buff everything by 300. Yeah, so that's going to add 300 to everything. So that will give... it will give Dragon Cupid 300 too. And it will give... So this is now the last turn before extra time. Okay, so as soon as Apoc ends their turn, we're in extra time. Doesn't matter as much for Lucky, but it will matter for imposing, because that means there's just no way you can deny it if you're trying to do it against Apoc. We're going to have Dragon Cupid over the Ambitious Jack. Is there an ultimate irony where a Dragon's Fired Lucky Queen takes out Lucky? Because that would be poetic. Hammer Down. Hammer Down's a good card. That's going to bring that Dragon Cupid down to 1500. Is there any way... Is there any way that... Okay. This is going to be interesting to see how this plays. Approaching 40 minutes. We know it's the final game before... Final 10 before the end of main time before we head into extra time. Apoc will likely have to give back that queen now. But they're looking into second deck. So... Oh, boy. Supreme Dragon Conqueror is going to take out the Jack, which will leave them wide open for the Queen. Does this go through? Ooh. How did they survive this? Have they got a life gambler? They've got 1, 2, 3 life gamblers. They do not have Wild Joker. They don't have Jackal. They don't have Blackjack. They don't have the Apex. Do they have anything they can play? Is this game? Has he beaten him with his own Lucky Queen? We're awaiting the final decision. Holy smokes. This is incredible if Apoc has pulled this off. I think looks like Lucky might be forfeiting. This might be it. Lucky Queen has Lucky been defeated by their own Lucky Queen? Holy smokes, this might be it, guys. This might be it. Is this it? Is this it? There's no way. Surely not, right? Surely not. Not to their own Lucky Queen. Here we go. I'm going to just ask for confirmation. Is that it? Is that it? Waiting for confirmation. Is that game? I think that was game. Holy smokes. Oh my gosh. Apoc is the new champion. They have defeated Lucky 2-0 and put an end to the streak. Apoc is your new champion, two-time champion, and they have gotten their first tournament ever. Congratulations, sir. Absolutely well done. Amazing. Dude, absolutely amazing. Congratulations. Well fought, Lucky. You played incredibly well. It was great seeing you guys match up. And that, guys, was the September 2022 Pro Tournament Grand Final. Absolutely amazing matchup there. Thank you, MiniSmoke, for judging. And, yeah, that was it. So, oh my goodness. I'm going to go chat with the guys now. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you guys later. This has been Tom.